Negative story. Second, because he was narrowcasting in the black community. Last week, before Trump appeared at the NABJ, Joel D., a Harrisburg, Pennsylvania CBS network anchor, went to a central Pennsylvania barbershop seeking some candid conversation. Among the revelations, that some of the black men that he interviewed did not regard Harris as black.
Is Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Hold on, wait, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black, yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I heard she was. I heard she's half black and half Asian.
When I played that audio on my SiriusXM radio program on Thursday, many callers who self-identified as African American were quick to tell me that those men were the exception, not the rule. Some described them as low information voters, no different than you'd find among whites. Trump is outperforming other Republican presidential candidates for the black vote.
What's going on, guys? So you already see the intro. The saga continues, okay? Because the fake news wants this to go away so bad. They just want everybody in the black community, especially, to just turn away from Donald Trump because he is questioning Kamala's race, okay? But the problem is that Donald Trump didn't start this. They're trying to act like he's the one, like, who started this or something. A lot of people, specifically in the black community, have questioned this from the beginning. This is why Kamala Harris had like 0% going into the primaries, because people didn't trust her authenticity. Okay. And now you have this situation where this guy from CNN is going to have the audacity to say, oh, well, people are just saying that these are just low information voters and they don't represent the community as a whole. Well, who the hell does represent the community? That's my question for you. Who does represent the community? Ain't nobody representing this damn community except for the individuals who speak their opinions. Why would you interview them and then try to invalidate what the people you're interviewing say? Like, these people keep trying to go out and find these clips of people turning against Trump, and they keep failing. And then when they do, they try to say, well, you know, we talked to some other people off camera and they, you know, they said something different. So they're trying to immediately invalidate what the people are saying instead of actually listening and trying to understand what the people are saying and trying to get to the bottom of it. They're just trying to fake news and twist and contort and backflip and cartwheel their way out of it. But no, here on the Black Anomaly Rising channel, you're not getting out of nothing, because you're going to be exposed each and every single day. New videos every day. Without further ado, let's get deeper into this clip, because there's a lot more than what you saw there.
Is Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Just hold on, wait, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black, yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that.
What?
But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I heard she was. I heard she's half black and half Asian.
It feel like she black when she want to be. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest.
I feel that same. Because
Wow.
Yeah, she uses the black card when she have to.
Wow, it's huge. I'm just saying, I've heard this is huge.
See, does this look like a Trump thing to y'all, guys? This is how people feel. This is how I feel. A lot of people watch this channel. A lot of folks I know in real life feel the same way. Now, even some people I know that support Kamala feel this way, but I also know people that are not supporting Kamala because of this issue. So it's not going to go away. Don't blame Trump for how inauthentic and fake Kamala Harris is.
So that's interesting. My follow-up question is, does it matter?
At this point, no. I think America's... I tell people this right now. If you really want change in this country, you would not be voting for either of the lesser of two evils. So, like, if we at that point, if we truly at that point as Americans, then we know what we need to do.
But I'm talking about this. We're debating her ethnicity.
Yeah.
Right? And we're hedging, right?
This guy is basically saying the lesser of two. What is this guy talking about? Donald Trump is he's literally different from all the establishment conservative. I think he just thinks of it as like one party versus the other. But Donald Trump is literally different that, again, one of the reasons, there's many reasons why I started this channel, but one of them is because Donald Trump is different than the rest of the Republican Party. Again, if you had people like George Bush, Mitt Romney, who's also fake as hell, people like that, hell, even the late John McCain, rest in peace, I wouldn't be worried about strongly advocating for them, even though I really can't stand the radical left. I would much less strongly be in support of them. But to say that, pretend like it's like the same under Trump, who's literally trying to drain the swamp, versus other people who are trying to maintain it, totally false.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
If she came out tomorrow and was like, yo, I'm black,
that don't mean nothing to me. Obama was black.
Right. Doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Wow.
Now, hold on. Do you think, though, let's flip it a little bit further. Does a black candidate maybe understand your background, your needs better than a candidate who's not?
If they've come from our background.
Well, so let's get away from that. Let's say it is a black candidate.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you vote for someone who's a black candidate over a white candidate if they have the same issues? And they're no different on the issues, but one's black, one's white. Do you favor the black candidate because of like those reasons? Maybe they understand my situation better, understand me better.
Yeah, are you relating to somebody more just based on if they kind of resemble what you look like? Does that inherently make you want to vote for them?
If they come from my same type of background, like
just like Ray said, like so they really gotta be. Yeah. They just can't be black. They gotta
just be black. Yeah. I'm sorry, you have to come from my background. Wow. You have to understand what it is to be poor, to fight for everything, to get where I've been through so much to get where I am today. And if you can't relate to that, why am I going to just give you my vote? Why am I going to support you?
Well, Kamala Harris doesn't stand a chance. If that's how you're judging it, Kamala Harris doesn't stand a chance.
My mother, who raised me and my sister, was a proud woman. She was a brown woman. She was a woman with a heavy accent.
And her mother, Shamla Gopalan, was also the biggest influence in Kamala Harris's life. Harris's visits to India with her mother kept her connected to her roots.
Those walks along the beach in India really planted something in my mind and created a commitment in me.
Harris's Indian identity, which she wears on her sleeve.
Unfortunately, a lot of women don't think like that. They just start hooting and hollering and just say, oh, we vote for Kamala no matter what. But a lot of the men, being generally more rational, are going to think, well, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to only focus and own in on the race. Honestly, if anything, I'm starting to think Vance might have been a pretty good pick because Vance did come from somewhat of a struggling background, okay? Trump is, more of like a business background, like with his father and stuff, for those who know his story. And Kamala Harris seems to have come from a pretty successful background herself, whereas Vance is pretty much literally an American success story, literally lived the American dream. So I really see the value here in a person like him.
So a white person, hold on. So a white person just come through all of that versus a rich black person.
That white person, if he's going through the same thing that I've gone through, he from the hood, he from the trailer parks, he from the bottom, bro, you got my vote because you understand.
JD Vance.
That's what I always say.
JD
Vance. I try to tell people, I grew up in New York City. There was no color in the hood.
Right. Where I grew up, we didn't discuss it. It
was never talked about.
It wasn't a thing. I mean, and that may be a generational thing.
Yeah.
But there was a time period, I would say after civil rights and before woke, where it kind of wasn't discussed very much.
Well, Joe D, but race is brought to you.
Let's talk about Donald Trump.
Okay.
Is he a racist?
I'm gonna let everybody speak before I speak on that.
All right. So hold on. You're in here.
That's a great question.
Is Donald Trump a racist?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Until I see something for myself that would paint in my mind or give me the information, the evidence, hey, he's racist, I would say yes. But currently, that man hasn't done anything or said anything that made me look at him and go, oh, he's a racist.
But what do you think when you hear that question? Is Donald Trump racist? What's the first thought that comes in your mind?
It has been painted in the media for him, because they take sound bites of him, they take about his speeches, and they can turn them into like him targeting one specific type of race in a sense like that. But like him, like unless there's a defining image of him being racist, then he's racist to me.
Guys, these people, they hate it when black folks think and they don't just believe and regurgitate. They hate it. Like, you got the, again, loser CNN anchor at the beginning over here melting down and trying to make excuses and talk his way out of what these people are saying because he doesn't like the fact that they didn't just believe everything. Like, they're like, wait a minute, we've spent millions on propaganda and you're telling me you didn't believe it? Oh, you're just a low information voter. You must not watch the news. That's what it is, because there's no way you could watch us every day and still believe something different. There's no way. That's what they think. Have you ever considered that maybe some of these guys either, well, maybe don't watch the news, or maybe they watch MSNBC, CNN, Fox, maybe they read Washington Post, the New York Post, Sky News Australia, CBS, ABC. Like, there's so freaking many. If you watch everything on this channel is covered. Okay, I cover everything that I possibly can on this channel to get a full picture. Again, CNN, I don't agree with CNN, but I see all the stupid stuff that they say. So this is how they think about black people. They're like, no, you should all think the same. If we ask you if Trump is racist, then god dang it, you say that he's racist. And if you don't, we're going to ostracize you from the community. We're going to do you like Joe Biden said and revoke your black card because you ain't black.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Don't just believe what MSNBC says, CNN, Fox, Black Anomaly Rising. Absolutely go out and do your own research, but that's the thing that they hate. These people have literally been on record saying that they didn't want you to do research. Oh, it leads you down rabbit holes. It leads you to misinformation and disinformation. This is all of these people think. Don't do your own research. Just listen to us. You really think you can trust the people saying, listen to us and not your own research, guys? That's the stupidest thing ever. Always do your own research. Never just listen to whoever you like and trust them. Always do your own research. And yes, there is misinformation out there from the fake news. And I'm glad to see that there are so many people who understand that you can't just believe everything you see. I think that the news has been caught in so many lies recently. That's probably the reason why these brothers were saying what they were saying. They're like, look, the news, they suck. They keep saying all kinds of ridiculous stuff. Russia collusion. Joe Biden is fine. Kamala Harris is trash. She's Indian. And then a week later, Kamala Harris is amazing and she's black. Well, nobody's falling for it. Or a lot of people aren't. Certainly not enough for y'all to win. Said it once before, I'll say it again. The dark hour is near. The rise of the dictator is coming this November 5th. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.